In the crowded halls of JRPG royalty, one game stands apart, not just as a classic, but as an anomaly. A masterpiece born from a dream team of industry legends. A game that threw out the genre's biggest headaches, random battles, endless grinding, and replaced them with pure, focused, time-traveling adventure. This is Chrono Trigger, and nearly 3 decades later, the question isn't if it's good, but why it remains arguably the single most perfectly paced JRPG ever made. First, we have to talk about its pedigree. Chrono Trigger was the product of Square's A-Team, the Dream Team. Hironobu Sakaguchi, creator of Final Fantasy, Yuji Horii, creator of Dragon Quest, and character designs by the legendary Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball. This collaboration created something that felt utterly unique. It had the emotional depth of a Final Fantasy, the accessible charm of a Dragon Quest, and a vibrant, instantly recognizable art style. The core premise is what drives everything: time travel. What starts as a simple accident at the Millennial Fair spirals into an epic journey across 7 different historical eras, from the prehistoric age of dinosaurs to a post-apocalyptic future. Crucially, this is where the game excels. Everything you do matters. You don't just visit these times. Your actions create cause and effect. Planting a forest in the past can change a barren wasteland in the future. The world feels like a cohesive, living timeline, not just a series of disconnected levels. The gameplay makes radical improvements on the standard JRPG formula. The biggest, no random battles. Enemies are visible on the map, allowing for tactical engagement or evasion. This isn't just a convenience, it's a massive pacing upgrade that keeps the game moving at a relentless clip. The combat uses the active time battle system, but adds a revolutionary feature: techs. Characters learn unique skills, and when paired together, they can unleash powerful dual and triple techs. This encourages party experimentation. Mixing Chrono's lightning with Frog's water creates the powerful lightning rod dual tech. And speaking of pace, Chrono Trigger is one of the leanest RPGs you'll ever play. There is minimal padding or mandatory grinding. Every dungeon, every boss, every interaction feels purposeful. The story constantly escalates, pulling you from one jaw-dropping time period to the next. The journey is only as good as the party you share it with. While the silent protagonist Chrono might seem like a blank slate, the supporting cast is stellar. The rebellious Princess Marle, the brilliant inventor Luca, the cursed knight Frog, the sentient machine Robo, the fiercely primal Isla, and the complex anti-hero Magus. What's unique is that each character has a deeply personal stake in the journey, explored through optional, emotionally resonant side quests that use the time travel mechanic to their full potential. The main narrative arc, stopping the space parasite Lavos from destroying the world in 1999 AD, is a clear, motivating goal. The sense of apocalyptic dread is perfectly balanced with the charming, optimistic spirit of the heroes. And of course, the game's ultimate trick, the New Game Plus mode and the legendary 13 possible endings, rewarding multiple playthroughs and letting you confront Lavos whenever you feel ready. It would be a crime to review Chrono Trigger without discussing the score. Composed by Yasunori Mitsuda and the legendary Nobu Uematsu, the music is simply one of the best soundtracks in video game history. From the haunting melody of Shala's theme to the triumphant horns of the main theme, every track perfectly captures the tone of its corresponding era. When you combine the art, the music, the revolutionary gameplay, and the expertly paced story, the legacy is clear. Chrono Trigger is a game built with a sense of unflinching purpose. It respects your time, values your choices, and delivers an emotional payoff that few RPGs have ever matched. So, is Chrono Trigger truly the best JRPG ever made? That's always debatable, but I can say with confidence that it is a masterclass in design efficiency. It's the perfect, tightly wound clockwork of an RPG. It's accessible to newcomers, deep for veterans, and an absolute joy from start to finish. It is a timeless masterpiece. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite moment or character in Chrono Trigger? And for my next review, should I dive into Final Fantasy VI or maybe its spiritual sequel, Chrono Cross?